Decenio means decade. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be smoking and reviewing the AJ Fernandez New World Decenio. But why Decenio? Because this cigar is a commemorative blend to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the New World line. And it consists of a Mexican San Andres wrapper over a Nicaraguan binder over fillers from Nicaragua and Honduras. And it is a 5.5 by 54 robusto cigar. And this cigar was handed to me by my buddy Cigar Hound Dog in a meetup sometime in July. So very nice box press cigar. Again, I'm not really keen to box press cigars, but this one looks pretty nice and it smells very good also. Like light leather note, nice rich cocoa hue to it, and your typical very decorative AJ Fernandez bands. This one actually has a foot band as well. Let me cut it up and test the draw. Very wide open draw, like most AJs that are box press. So let me go ahead and light it up, get into the first third, and I'll be back for my initial thoughts. Welcome back. At the end of the first third, burn line is exceptional. Ash standout is phenomenal. Very nice construction and very toothy, which is something I didn't notice when I lit it up. And again, it's a box press, so it's burning flawlessly. Don't have to keep puffing on it too often for it to stay lit. But it is very AJ here at the beginning. And what do I mean by AJ? Very bold pepper, spice, woody, dark flavors. So peppercorn on the palate and a mix of coffee and citrus. Then smoked hickory and a mesquite wood as well. So the cigar is very smoky, very peppery on the palate. The spice lingers even after you take the draw onto the next draw, even if you wait like 30-60 seconds. So that's that. And on the retro, also picking up a peppercorn spice. Mixed in is a little bit of a secondary tone consisting of a light leather note, and at times it's a little bit musty, so like funk, if you may, like funky. And then a secondary coffee note and a very sweet note coming in on the finish on the retro. So that's nice. The retro hail sting is about 6 to 7 clicks out of 10, so medium plus, somewhere in between medium to full, right? So typical AJ spice. And I do gotta say that the last New World I smoked was the El Dorado back in 2023, 22. It's been a while. One of my first reviews on the channel, so I really don't smoke AJ that often, but we'll see how this cigar develops. I'll smoke it down past the second third, right below this primary band, and I will be back for my next update. Welcome back at the end of the second third, and the construction keeps on being money on this cigar. Nice ash standout. So not much to say here at the end of the second third. Just an increase on the coffee and citrus note up front on the palate, but still have like that smoked hickory mesquite note as well on the palate, and the finish still consists of spice and coffee. Still a long finish. It lasts to the next puff. And on the retro, increase in intensity. So now it's like 7, 8, maybe bordering 9. If you do the one whole draw through the retro, you're definitely gonna get like a tear if you don't really smoke full body cigars. And that sweet cream is turning kind of like into a smoked molasses. I guess it's mixing in with that smoked hickory woody note on the palate, right? So overall, it's a I would say it's a very nice blend. It's balanced within its own character. What do I mean by that? That, you know, nothing is super off-putting. If you like this kind of profile, I would say. For me, here in the morning, you know, it's manageable, but I wouldn't smoke the cigar again in the morning. I would definitely smoke it as a second cigar at least, and then more in the afternoon. But a lot of people like this type of profile, right? So it's a very, very nice, well-constructed cigar also. So let me keep smoking the cigar down as far as I can, and I'll be back for my final update and closing thoughts on this AJ Decenio. Welcome back. I'm at the end of this Decimo from AJ, and as you can see, the construction is nice still. Ash just fell. I did touch it up once because it was kind of going out on me. I'm not sure why, but there might have been something going on in the last third, because it was starting to fall off hard, and then it came back. So, you know, at the beginning, got a blast of saltiness on the palate. You feel that saltiness stinging on your tongue, right? And then bitter herbal note, so not a very good combination there. Black pepper, and still smoked woody mix. And the black pepper spice kind of dialed back and was overtaken by that saltiness and bitter note. On the retro, there was an increase on the sting, 8 to 9 clicks out of 10, so almost full. So on the retro, there was an increase in spice, and it mainly consisted like of a citrus, punchy spice. And you know, it was up to like 8 or 9 clicks out of 10, so it was pretty punchy, almost full. Also some black pepper, so you know that really stings. And then no more sweetness here in the last stir, so that's totally gone. Here at the end on the palate, kind of like a semi-nutty note came in, just right in the background, very minimal. So, you know, pretty interesting final third. And now, you know, the sting on the retro tamed here, wrapping up the cigar, probably like 5 to 6 clicks out of 10, so medium plus. So overall, man, this is a, you know, it's a, for the first 2/3, it's a, I would say a nice blend. If you like full body cigars, full body, almost full strength, right? The cigar has been burning for 1 hour and 45 minutes. That extra half inch on the robusto size, you know, gave you a little bit more smoking time. And yeah, so for me, you know, for my palate, wouldn't smoke this cigar on the regular. So more of like an occasional cigar. Again, it would be a second cigar of the day for me for sure. So I would rate this cigar like a single or a double pickup. You know, I would be interested to see how my second experience would be with this cigar. Let it rest a few months. So yeah, that's been my take on this Decimo from AJ. Thank you, Cigar Hound Dog, for handing me this cigar to try. Appreciate that, buddy. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment. You know, let's get the algorithm going on these videos. Mine, everybody else. Obviously, Hound Dog doesn't need any more promo, but you know, he's the man on YouTube. But you know, everybody else videos, like the smaller content creators, my buddies Stogie Brody, Sober Cigars, smoking signals with Sosa, Texas Cigar Society. Yeah, so let's keep the community going. Hopefully, you know, us not puffing on the cigar is going to change the algorithm. So hopefully we don't get age restrictions anymore, and we keep pushing forward. I appreciate you guys' support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.